Imagine this. You're just chilling on the couch, guitar in hand, no agenda, no pressure, just you and some tasty chords that actually feel good under your fingers, right? In this fan favorite lesson, I'll walk you through a simple 4-chord progression you can build up in layers, from open shapes to major 7 voicings to soulful little fills. Most of it's pulled straight out of the A major pentatonic, our old friend. It's relaxing, musical, and sneakily skill building. This one's been a go-to favorite for the hundreds of guitar players in our Guitar Friends community. Now it's your turn to try it. Speaking of trying it, try everything inside of my Guitar Workout of the Day universe for free for 2 weeks. The live workouts, the full courses, the live jams, the best guitar friends you ever did have, and so much more. Details are in the description. Don't just watch guitar, come play. Speaking of which, let's go play. Guitar friends, how we doing, how we feeling? All right, our workout today, the theme of the week is going to be couch time classics, I called it. And I was walking the dogs. And the idea is that you can play by yourself, sitting on the couch. Those are the moments. Those are the moments we treasure. I'm going to work you through a few different levels of how to build this up so that you can just have the foundation so that when you really go to add some of the doodads and the fills in between the chords, it really feels like you've built the house from the ground up. And level 1, get your basic chords under your hands. So this progression, I'll walk you through this sort of like piece of music. It's going to be 4 chords, all right? Let's start with the most basic chords. So a regular open A, right? You got that. Open A, an open D, okay? An F sharp minor, so you can play that as a bar chord, a full bar chord. You might just play the first 4 strings right there, and an open E. So that's the underlying harmony. And even though we're going to be playing this song as a play it by yourself on the couch, to start with when you're doing this, give yourself some backbone to lean on, aka a simple groove. So you could have a metronome or a drum groove. And what we're going to do, I'll show you the tempo will be like this. 3, 4, A, D, F sharp minor, E. Play it again. Just simple strums, right? A major, now D major, F sharp minor. Great, fabulous. So if we turn off the groove, let's play it now just like that, feeling that internal rhythm. I'll count you in, and on your side of the screen, just try to keep that feeling of what we heard with the groove. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 2. I'm sort of playing drums, hi-hat with my teeth, sorry. So that's a really great way to make sure you have the song playing in your head while you're trying out new ideas. So now if we add some more complexity, just a little bit of more information, level 2 would be, what are the special versions of the chords that you're playing? So the idea is that I'm giving you a template you could take into different songs. So it's like, you got some basic chords. Are there some different, more sophisticated voicings you want to use? You don't have to, but let's say we're going for that A major 7, so that's that one right there at the top of the chart. The next one is a D major 7. These are really nice, pleasing, kind of open chord versions of these major 7 ones. And then this F sharp minor, I'm really just playing the top 4 strings, so I'm not doing anything special to that. Same is true for the E, because we're going to add some other things to those, and they're just good kind of as they are. Now let's play that with the drum groove again. Here we go. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. One more time. A major 7. D major 7. F sharp minor. And then an E. Simple as can be, right? Okay. We're going to add a bit of melody to this now. So you could treat this as melody or fills. It really doesn't matter. This is just, to me, kind of the notes that fall in between that sort of help connect these chord changes. So I'm giving you sort of a preview of how this part might go. And here's my style. If this is your first time kind of working with me,
come jam with us, get a little bit better every day. You can stop free. Swing by, guitarworkoutoftheday.com. Yeah.
I'm going to spell out these shapes and these possibilities with, for example, like the underlying scale. But I might play it a little bit differently each time because I want you to have the ability to come up with your own ideas on the fly too. This is a little bit like the teach them to fish kind of approach. So that's what all these dancing dots are for. They're going to give you this idea of like, oh, I could do this or that. And you might play it a little different, and that might just be great because you're going to fall within this container here that the shape is, as you probably know, the A major pentatonic. And this is our basic idea here. We've got a... right? So that first fill there is coming right out of those pink dots of the scale. So you can start to imagine your underlying scale shapes. This gets us into level 3, which is like, if you're going to play some fills and melodies, it's great to first practice the scale that holds those so that you've got this mental image of what we're seeing right now with the pink dots, right? So here's our first chord. And then we've got this moment to play a fill. Ba, boom, ba, ba. So you notice I might be going boo, ba, ba, or ba, boo. It's all good. It's just about trying to feel that groove. Boom, ba, ba. So you get to the next chord in time. That's our second chord. So right here, same idea. I'm doing a da, ba, ba, ba. And that connecting point there with the chromatic, I left it open till now because it's a very simple thing to see once you've got this basic scale underneath. It's what the pentatonic is really good at. It's a skeleton, and we're adding more character to it. So there's a huge circle there just to show the ba, ba, ba. We don't even need to treat that like it's a part of the scale as much as it's a way of expressing the connection between those two notes. So on the second chord, on that D major 7, we got this boom, boom, boom. Mostly I'm following my ear, and you tend to land in nice places for something that's this kind of soothing and major sounding. You're going to naturally want to hear it resolve. So the second fill is here. Boom, boom, boom. And then we've got this E, and right here, this E gives you what I would call sort of level 4 for this. This is all very simple and soothing, but the same ideas can stack up for a more, a faster piece, a different style of music. But this right here, hey, real quick, while you're playing along, have you been bouncing between random videos? I get it, but what if you could just show up, press play, and get a 15-minute guitar workout ready for you, live, guided by me, your coach, and fun. That's what Guitar Workout of the Day is all about. Come try everything for 2 weeks, full access, live workouts, full courses, open jam sessions, and a crew of guitar friends who show up every day with you. Link in the description. Get your momentum back. That's a kind of a unique lick-based approach, meaning we probably learned that lick. It probably sounds like Brown Eyed Girl, but to have that on a major chord there and to be able to have that in your back pocket, that's like a separate bit of practice that you would do to just have this be nice and smooth. So let's do that a little bit right now to the groove. And so let's just play this E major chord. So it'll be like, and this is another thing where I might play it going up, I might play it going down, and I want you to sort of find the fill that you like. But for right now to practice, it would be like 2, 3, 4, E. They're pretty straightforward. They're either going to be like that, like 1 fret apart, like at a diagonal, or they're going to be on the same fret, right? And that's that classic sound. Great. So now we've got our chords. We've got our special versions of the chords. We've got the underlying scale, which is this one right here. That's that A major pentatonic. And then we've got this unique moment in the song that has a lick that can just be part of our growing vocabulary of licks that we use, which, trust me, you want to have those riffs. That's really what learning other people's signature riffs and intros and all these things from other songs. Take them and play them until you can move them to different keys, and then they become part of your bag of tricks that you can use whenever you have a situation that calls for it. Because this is probably the last point on your checklist, is that if you find that any of these parts are tripping you up, like the different moving parts, as far as like, I got the chords, and I got the licks, and I got the scale, make it so slow that it feels almost comedic, but you can still keep up with all the different changes. And then once you get it at absolute molasses speed, you can easily move all boats rise when you speed it back up. So let's see what this tempo feels like at 75. So it'll sound like And you could play this lick differently, right? And then watch when we drop the beat. I really hope you enjoyed that video. If you did, please leave a comment, like it, subscribe to it, print it out, put it up on your dashboard, drive safely. It's been nice getting to know you. But hey, if you want to know more about me and what we're doing and actually dig into your playing, watch this next. It's really good. I promise.